Hello, my Scorpio family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly tarot reading for you, Scorpio, for June 8th through the 14th. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a reminder, these are general readings. For a personalized reading, click on my website link below. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. Starting off with your first card, Scorpio, your anchor card for the reading, you have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands card in this deck is an excellent portrayal of what this card is all about. So let's first talk about this particular card. Let's see if it'll focus in a bit better. Okay. Now, the structure here that this individual stands on represents her worldview. It's a finely crafted and very complex structure, and every element carefully selected. It contains all her values. This is her character and the source of her strength. Sorry, my camera's not cooperating. There we go. So this is how she knows what is worth fighting for. This is what fuels the fire of her determination. This is her certainty of it. So I love how this card really portrays it in just the picture alone. I'm playing havoc with my focus here. Now, the Seven of Wands is about holding firm on what you believe in. And this is actually depicting a position of advantage. The basics with the Seven of Wands can actually mean for some Scorpios, you lack confidence in yourself. But once again, this card is letting you know that you're in a better place than you think you are. And when this card does show up in a reading, you have to be prepared, Scorpio, to take a stand for what you believe in. So for some Scorpios, this is a huge message to what's going on in the world right now. Because all the things here at the bottom, all of these things she's dealing with, they're all different things that are working against you, Scorpio. Now, this could be society's expectations. It could be just plain competition, possibly in your field, if this is work-related. Certainly your own lack of faith in yourself. So when this card turns up and it's in your anchor position, there's an important message for you, Scorpio. When it shows up, ask yourself what you truly believe. If you are confident in your perspective on whatever this may be in regards to, then don't back down. The Seven of Wands card is a card of defending what matters. And in a word, perseverance. Now, this is actually one of Leo's cards. It's a very tough, fiery type of energy, and it has the planet Mars behind it. So, Scorpio, this week, you could just be involved in something where you're defending what matters most. And the number 7 energy of this card represents forces that have to be dealt with that are beyond your control. This is having the wisdom to look at the larger meaning of the situation in front of you. And sometimes you just have to call upon your deep inner resources in order to overcome challenges. Now, 7 is the number of the crown chakra, which is the chakra of knowing. So whatever this situation you might be involved with, you know that what you're defending is the right thing. Now, the next card is the Major Arcana card, the Hermit. And the Major Arcana cards indicate change, and the Hermit is about searching within yourself. This card is indicating you might need to withdraw from the rest of the world for a bit. You need to replenish and restore yourself, Scorpio. Could have something to do with this card. Because this is a card indicating that by seeking out some solitude now, where you can meditate, refresh yourself, recharge your batteries, you'll be ready to engage with and guide others when they need it most later on. So for some Scorpios, with the Hermit card shows up, it can also be telling you to seek the guidance of a counselor or a mentor. And this is the time when many seek out tarot card readings. Now, looking closely at our card here, and let's see, there we go. This is an unusual lamp in this deck that he's holding. Very electrifying. And it's next to your Seven of Wands card here. It's almost like he's shining this guiding light for you, Scorpio. As you're standing on top of your structure, defending what's important to you. The Hermit's lamp represents wisdom, enlightenment. It gives you truth and clarity. And it almost looks like he's standing on what looks like a pile of destruction. So kind of interesting for what's actually going on in the world right now, that this card turns up. Now, the number 9 energy of the Hermit card can signify completion. It could be that you're done at the moment and possibly taking time out. Because 9s do represent a time for looking back over what you've done and then feeling good about your achievements or accomplishments. But then it is also a time to integrate that into the complete vision of your life and your future. So, very interesting placement of the cards here, Scorpio. Now, your next card is the Two of Pentacles. Now, this is a card of multitasking for so many Scorpios. You might be juggling a lot of priorities and tasks at this moment and also feeling a bit overwhelmed. Now, for some Scorpios, this card can show up, yes, when you have a lot to deal with, but you're able to handle it all, Scorpio. This is a card that needs you to be flexible and adaptable. So for some Scorpios, you're just taking life's ups and downs as it comes and goes. Now, for a few select Scorpios, the Two of Pentacles showing up is telling you to follow the money. This can be in regards to hearing news about a job, and it might be something that really interests you, but you're going to have to move by taking this job. And it might be in another city, too far to commute, or could possibly be in another state. So you will have to move your house in order to take advantage of this. Now, in this particular deck, it's showing you the difficulty that some Scorpios might be having out there. And let's see if I can get just tremendous difficulty with my camera lately. Come on. There we go. Okay. So this can be depicting some of the Scorpios and the trouble that you're having out there, juggling everything. Because not only is she riding a difficult bike here in the picture, she's riding it over water with a dress on. You can see the energy of the lemniscape is acting as the chain of the bike, signifying the time and energy that put into the energy for this Two of Pentacles card energy. Now, the number 2 energy of this card does have to do with balance and harmony. But 2 is also the number of the sacral chakra, which I talk about all the time. It has to do with change. And the number 2 has to do with your intuition. So this is an interesting spread for you this week, Scorpio. So maybe while you're resting and meditating with the Hermit card, something will come down through your intuition and alert you to something that you need to know. Now, the 3-card spread adds up to 18, which reduces to number 9. So the same energy of the Hermit card. It's more about something possibly coming to an end and then reviewing what has taken place. Now, next, this is your overall energy card for the entire reading. And you have the 3 of Swords. I'm so sorry. There we go. Here we go. Look at this card. This is the energy that's taking you through the week. So this is possibly what's going on here with your 7 of Wands. You're unhappy about something in the world today, and you're taking a stand. This particular card in this deck is portraying the swords are being run through this mechanical heart by another person's hand. So this is a sense of betrayal and shock and a big gaping wound. That is the energy coming off this particular card. And even though the wounds will heal, things will never be the same. Lessons will be learned, truth will be revealed, and understanding will occur. So this card showing up as your overall energy is marking a very sad time, a very sad experience. But you have the ability to determine how you will think about it, experience it, and ultimately fold it into your worldview. This is an incredible depiction, Scorpio, of what's going on in the world. So possibly many of you can relate to this reading. And actually, the number 3 energy of this card is about something coming together to be something more. So it's like the number of the Trinity, where you have the body, mind, and spirit. Everything is there in regards to how you feel. And 3 is also the number of the navel chakra, which corresponds with action, choice, and will. So once again, exactly what's going on in the world right now. And several Scorpios might be out there in the midst of it. Now, I did pull an oracle card from the Enchanted map deck. And this deck is about direction. And that spirit is your constant companion, showing you true north. So let's see what the message is. Home. Your angels and guides are letting you know that peace, security, safety, belonging, all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure and to live comfortably, no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you. Now, whatever brings you to this reading today, you are meant to be here and to reap the great benefits by staying on this path. Now, regardless of where it leads, home will always be with you, and it is certainly where the heart is. Now, I leave you with the message of the card, Scorpio, but it is all within your own hands because you decide your own destiny, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Scorpio family.